I gained 20 pounds in 3 months without spiking my blood sugar levels. A lot of you have asked me how a pre-diabetic, a diabetic, or someone who is insulin resistant can gain weight without spiking their blood sugar levels considerably. Many of the meals we are asked to eat to gain weight, like banana, rice, milk, do not necessarily work for a diabetic because they all spike your blood sugar levels considerably when eaten alone. As most of you may already know, I began my journey a type 2 diabetic with an A1C of 9.4. I lost over 100 pounds by changing my nutrition and bringing my A1C down to a 5.4 without medication. Normal A1C is 5.7 and below. I embarked on this experiment to see if I would be able to gain weight without aggravating my blood sugar levels and without elevating my A1C these past 3 to 4 months. I recently had my A1C tested and the result was a 5.3, which is even better than the 5.4 that I was before I gained the 20 pounds. This is how I did it. Number 1, I ate 3 times a day. For 3 months during the summer, I had 3 square meals a day. I had them at 8 a.m., 12 noon, and 4 p.m. so that I could be done eating latest by 4:30 p.m. or 5 p.m. There were times when I tried and ate late to see if being done eating early made a significant difference to my blood sugar levels in the morning. And even though I was eating the exact same thing that I ate during the day, when I was done eating by 8 p.m., my blood sugar levels in the morning were a little elevated. Sometimes I could read 104, 107, or 110, but the normal should be below 100. When I was done eating by 4:30 p.m. or 5 p.m., my blood sugar levels were phenomenal. 87, 80, 91, which is normal. And remember, I'm not on medication, so these numbers are true representations of what your blood sugar levels could be if you're done eating early because of the dawn phenomenon. Number 2, eat mainly protein, fiber, and very minimal carbs. There really are no major restrictions on what you can eat with this regimen. The only restriction is on how much of simple and complex carbs you can eat. Just to make the statement clearer, I still do follow the 6 rules I live by. If you haven't watched that video yet, I will put a link right above and in the description box below. I ate any simple carbs I wanted to eat during my 12 noon mealtime. I ensured the carbs, whether simple or complex, were very minimal. So if, for instance, in a particular week, I had a feel for actual white rice or brown rice, I will take about 2 to 3 tablespoons of regular rice just to get the taste of it and fill the rest of my rice plate with cauliflower rice or konjac rice or both. Another example is I hadn't eaten a banana ever since I began my journey to reverse diabetes a year and a half ago. One of the weeks I felt like I wanted to eat a banana, so I ensured it was at my 12 noon meal time, and I ensured that I only ate half a banana and drank my green smoothie immediately after because banana has a very high glycemic index. And because of that, banana when eaten alone can spike your blood sugar levels considerably and very fast. Breakfast and dinner were at 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. respectively. During that time, I ensured that I packed up on protein, lots and lots of protein and fiber, because protein helps you build muscle, while soluble fiber encourages gut bacteria diversity, which is linked to less belly fat. That was a win-win for me. To give you an example, most of my breakfast meals were made up of fiber-rich smoothies and eggs. The eggs could be fried, poached, scrambled, It really doesn't matter. It truly really depended on how I wanted my eggs that particular morning. In having the eggs, I included tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, seasonings, and any vegetables I wanted to add. It really did not matter. I could eat as many vegetables with the eggs as I wanted. One thing I would say is that on a journey to gain weight or to lose weight or whatever you want to accomplish, make the meals your own. Make it edible and delicious so that you can enjoy it. Because I have come to realize that many a time when you don't enjoy the meals that you're trying to use to change your nutrition, you are unable to stick to that regimen because the meals are not tasty or delicious for you to eat. Make the meals your own. Make it healthy, make it edible, and once it's nutritious and healthy for you, it is very easy to incorporate it and make it a lifestyle because you enjoy eating the meals. It is less of a punishment because the meals are enjoyable and tasty to your preference. That is one of the keys to sustainability. I've shared one of my breakfast egg recipes. Use it as an example and incorporate every vegetable or anything that you love to eat and make it your own so you can love it, so you can sustain it. That is one of the ways it can work for you. I'll put a link to that egg recipe in the description box below. Sometimes for breakfast too, I would have any of my smoothies with lettuce wraps and almond bread, or I would put the lettuce wraps in between the almond bread with my smoothies. I could also put the egg in between the almond bread and eat it together or separately. It really doesn't matter as long as you're enjoying what you're eating and it makes you full without all the added carbs. That's all that matters. And honestly, I really did not have a limit to how much of what I ate. I ate as much as would make me full and keep me till the next meal. I also usually had one of my smoothies with a protein shake and some peanut butter cookies that I make at home. I have not shared the recipe for those peanut butter cookies yet, but I will be sharing it very soon. The great thing about those peanut butter cookies is it's basically just peanut butter and eggs. I found the recipe on YouTube and it was absolutely delicious. Just 2 ingredients, no sugar, no sweetener, very filling, and it does not spike your blood sugar levels. Sometimes, instead of drinking both a smoothie and a protein shake with the peanut butter cookies, I will drink the protein shake with the peanut butter cookies and eat a parfait. And the parfait consisted of Greek yogurt, blueberries, oranges, strawberries, whatever low glycemic index fruits that I could find, with some granola, or sometimes I would just crush the peanut butter cookies in there. And that's it. I have not shared how I make my parfaits yet, but I will be sharing it very soon. For those wondering about the fiber-rich smoothies, I have shared a few of the low GI fiber-rich smoothies that I used on my journey and still use till date. It can be found in the playlist on this channel labeled High Fiber, Low GI Juices, Smoothies and Chips. I will put a link to it in the description box below. You can also create your own low GI, that is low glycemic index fruits or vegetables, or fruits and vegetable smoothies and enjoy. When you do share it with us in the comments. I'll begin sharing and trying some of the meal and smoothie recipes any of you share with us, and I'll mention and tag you in the video so all our friends on here can benefit from your wonderful and delicious recipes that are helping you manage your blood sugar levels. I just want to say though that trying and sharing these recipes will be dependent on how easily I'm able to access or obtain the ingredients used for the recipes. I hope you're excited about that as I am. There were some days when I wanted to have dinner for breakfast, so for those days during breakfast, I would have some cauliflower rice and sauce. I usually use bell pepper sauce or tomato sauce. The sauce can have any protein of choice. It could be chicken, turkey, shrimp, you name it. I could also eat cauliflower rice with my eggplant soup or any soup of choice. I could also eat any protein and fiber-rich low-carb meal I wanted to eat for that day. I could decide to repeat the same thing for dinner that day or change it up a bit. There was really no particular order or restriction to how much I could eat, because I was not eating carbohydrate-dense foods. All the meals I used in this experiment can be found in my playlist under low-carb, high-fiber, high-protein recipes. I will put a link to that in the description box below. If at any time I felt like snacking, I would snack on homemade kale chips or beetroot chips with healthy nuts. You can find the videos on how I make my homemade snacks in the description box below. When I felt like having a treat or dessert, I would have my low-carb, no-sugar chocolate cake and coconut cake. I know I've shared the recipe for the chocolate cake, but I have not shared the recipe for the coconut cake, but I'll be sharing that recipe very soon. Sometimes I would also choose to have a parfait, which would include Greek yogurt, blueberries, strawberries, granola, peanut butter cookies, whatever healthy protein or fiber that could be put in Greek yogurt, I would put in there and enjoy my parfait or my dessert. There is no precise way of going about how you eat, as long as you remember to eat your carbs early in the day or latest by noon or 1 p.m. That way your body can burn it off as energy sooner than later. You can eat as much protein and fiber as you like, and don't forget to drink lots of water, and you would gain healthy weight without destroying your blood sugar levels. I'll be embarking on a journey to lose the 20 pounds that I gained during the experiment. Let me know if you want to join me or join in. Let's keep getting healthy together. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos right up here. And until next time, be beautiful, be healthy, and always be you.